Hey CrossFit 5282 Nation. So we got our workout for Thursday, March 26th. I'm going to go quickly over the warm-up and the workout because I want to show you a little bit of stuff with some odd objects and some of the movements. One thing you're definitely going to need for this workout is some kind of timer. You know, you can go super basic on your phone, swipe down, go to your timer, and you can set it for minute increments because we're going to have minute EMOM style stuff for the warm-up, and then when we get to the workout, we're going to have minute style do work for a minute kind of thing. I'm sure you can look up better timers on your phone and download some stuff that will be helpful to be able to have something beep at you every minute. That way you can just do the work and not have to think too much about watching the clock and then restarting your minute. So for our warm-up here, we're going to do a little EMOM style. If you want to do a little static stretching before you do any of this stuff, that's great. Stretch what's tight. Maybe it's a few quad stretches, maybe it's a little shoulder, arm stretching. And then we're going to go EMOM style 9 minutes through. If you want to turn this into a workout, you could even just do this 2 times through. It could be a nice quick 20-minute workout. So you got minute 1 is 45 minutes of row, bike, or run. We're going to throw in some more things that are options of kind of different monostructural warm-up type of things in case you have any of those things at home. Minute number 2 is going to be 30 seconds of squat to press. So this is basically your thruster motion. So no objects in your hand, just squat, stand and press, just squat, stand and press. We're just warming up that thruster position because we're going to go through that in the workout. Minute 3 is just bunny hops. So just like you do double unders, you're just going to bounce up and down on your toes, stay on the balls of your feet. Minute 4, back to that monostructural, whatever you want to do there, or whatever you have options for. Minute 5, 30 seconds, up, down, over if you have a rower or an erg of some kind, or it's just 30 seconds of easy, or easy burpees. If you're doing a over the erg, it's just going to be squat down, step over, kind of high knee, squat down. So just up and over those. Minute 6 is going to be, now we're into that thruster motion, but you can use some kind of lightweight object. As we get into more of our object stuff, you could take a bin or something like this, throw a few things in it, get down in your thruster position. Now you can do like a thruster with a press. You can always find something a little more ergonomic. When we get into the workout, I'm going to show you with the backpack too. And then just repeat through that. Burpees again, monostructural burpees, and then the last one is going to be kind of quick side hops over something, just warming up the jumping, kind of running muscles in the calves. All right, once you feel like you're nice and warmed up and you've gone through that stuff, now you're going to go into Garage Fight. So this is going to be Fight Gone Bad style. We're going to go 3 rounds through, a minute at each station. So you're going to have 5 minutes of work in a row, 5 different movements, and then a minute of rest. So essentially 6 minutes per round. The first one here is going to be, well, let's see how I wrote this out, is each thing is going to be what's in the middle. So we got a thruster, then we got a power clean, then we got a hop or a hop over, then we got a push press, and then everybody's doing burpees down here. If you have some weight, maybe you've borrowed from the gym, or you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell at home, then you can do all this stuff on this side with either a kettlebell or a dumbbell. So a dumbbell goblet squat is going to be, or goblet thruster, sorry, is going to be all the way down, and you're just going to press up with that thruster position. So that's the version with the dumbbell for your thruster. And then for your odd object one, now we're going to talk about kind of putting together an odd object. So I literally just went out in our front yard and borrowed some rocks, because my daughter laughs at me for having rocks in the yard.
They're grody.
Bags of rocks, load them into your bag. You got a backpack here. You can just load them in there. Basically get it as heavy as you want it to be. Now you got this odd object down into your thruster position. Just squat and press with that thruster. Maybe you want to make it a little bit heavier. I don't know, I'm sure I have at least 30 plus pounds of rocks there I can load in my backpack. So that's how you do that with the odd object. Single dumbbell power clean. This is just from the floor. So it's going to be power clean up to the shoulder. So stand, pull up to the shoulder. You're going to switch arms every 5 reps. And then on the odd object one, You're gonna do the same thing, single arm too. This backpack's nice, it has a little strap on the top. You can do a power clean with that. If that's too low, you can kind of get down and grab the whole thing. Power clean up. Just working that same power clean kind of motion. Switching every 5 reps, switching arms. Next one is dumbbell hops or odd object hops. So this one's easy, just like you jump rope. You can do it sideways, just hopping back and forth, or you could do it forward and backwards, maybe a little more risky. Same thing over your odd object, which will probably have a little bit more height to jump over. Then you have your single arm dumbbell push press or odd object. So with the dumbbell, that one's easy. You're here, you're just pressing out, little dip, drive, press. With your odd object, now we got into that kind of funkier position. Dip, drive, press. And just connecting that together. Going to be a little bit more dynamic with the odd object. Then you're into straight burpees. So just keep working through each one of those per minute. On the 6th minute, you get a little rest. So if you find a clock you can set up, it'll beep every minute. Then you know that 6 minutes, a little bit of rest. Then you repeat. You're going to do this workout for reps. If you want to keep track of your reps, the biggest thing I would say is just keep moving through the entire minute. Whether you're doing the thrusters, the power cleans, or burpees, even if they're slower, just keep moving. Try not to get to the point of 7 or 8 burpees and then you're standing there for 10 seconds of your 60 seconds, and taking up a 1/6 of a minute of resting. Just try to keep moving. In terms of the workout, you can always make this more rounds if you wanted to. Substitute some movements in here. If hopping bothers your knees or you don't typically jump too, it's as simple as just high stepping over something or forward stepping and back stepping. Just keep yourself moving in those minutes, just working on that balance and coordination. A little note for my daughter: social distancing, wash your hands. She wants to go back to school. So I've been told, my wife says I take too long on the videos, so that's it. Just going through these 2 things so you know the movements. I'm gonna do a separate video for the little finisher motion and give you some options for that. So have a good workout. Keep putting in those pictures and videos. Keep telling us what's going on through Sugar WOD and that you're staying in shape and moving. And we'll see you tomorrow.